Welcome back, scholars, to our study of Pokemon Blue. We are healing up after a little bit of grinding, and we're going to go fight Penguin Oak. That doesn't sound that bad, actually. Red doesn't have a last name, does he? Oh, I guess you should say Ketchum. We'll see why not. Oh, Spearow. Level 5. Oh, I can't beat you. Oh, jeez. I don't even have an attack with stab. Oh. Oh, I'm gonna get my butt kicked. Spearow has so much attack. Oh no. Oh no, that was super effective. Oh, I am the fool. What am I doing with my life? Oh my. Oh. It's okay, Bulbasaur. You're slow. Oh no. Critic. Oh gee. This is the worst. I'm gonna faint. I'm gonna black out. White out. No, it's fine. Use Growl. I don't know. Maybe that might be the death of me. Oh, crit. There is potential to this battle. Rattata might be clinch. Yeah. You know what? Even easier. Just catch him. Gonna want more Pokemon for those Professor's AIDS items. You gotta help professors with his AIDS. They don't know what they're doing. That was almost a joke. Alright. That was terrible. But I got a new Pokemon, and he's the second highest level from the get-go. Oh no. Yup. Okay. Thank you, Joy. Oh yeah, this one she just has long hair. She doesn't even like... She doesn't have drills or pigtails or anything. It's not even Nurse Joy, it's just some woman. Who cares? Alright, let's not die this time. Good job. Let's say I haven't saved yet, actually. That's probably a good idea. Let's do that. Got 4 Pokemons. Gary's not even gonna... The Penguin's not even gonna know what to do. Those angry eyebrows. That's how you know he's a jerk. Penguin's always angry. Only trainer battle so far has been with this guy. Level 9? What? Oh no. It's fine, he only has 2 Pokemon. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to hit him at all now. Oh no, this game's the worst. Alright. So now we know. You know what? Maybe I should just, rather than going through with it, oh yeah, that's like no damage. Let's just reset that. I'm a coward. It's fine. I'll admit it. I didn't realize that he was level 9. And that was just his Pidgey. His Charmander is gonna be like 10 or 11. Oh man. Okay, yeah, grinding's necessary, that's fine. Oh, we can get a new Nidoran. She start with Poison Point? No. Alright. This is the only example of gender in this game. As far as the Pokemons go, of course. Pokemons? Pokemonsters, yeah. It works. Shut up. She's faster. I thought Nidoran male was faster. And it's not like it's nature or anything. It's not a thing yet. I don't even get experience from catching Pokemon. Ah, no wonder they brought that in. No, I don't mind spending time catching Pokemon and not getting experience from them. It's part of the joy of the game. The time that you spend with your Pokemon doesn't have to be fast. Although, I feel like it... I'm not saying that in a way that I think it's a bad idea. I think it was a good game design choice to get experience from catching Pokemon. Because, generally speaking, you don't want to waste people's time. Then again, I don't know. That's a very umbrella thing to say. I don't think that's really true. I guess it depends on what it is, right? Getting experience, like, you went through a battle. Logically, I would be getting experience even if I didn't outright murder someone. That said, I should get experience from fainting. In fact, you get more experience from losing than you do from winning in real life. So I should get experience from fainting. You know? It's the only logical way. No, you get a concussion every time, so you don't even remember the battle. That's the logic. That's what we're running with here. Give me a second while I shake my G Fuel. Not sponsored. It's just fuel. It's important. Gotta keep myself focused. And a little bit of caffeine gives me that advantage. Oh no, I'm gonna get my butt kicked again. It's only level 3, but it's... it's gonna be terrible. I even missed with the first attack. This is the worst. This is the worst thing. Hate you, Spearow. You're the worst. Well, it doesn't show you that you've cut the Pokemon in this one. You just kind of have to remember. Yeah, just little quality of life things that they added in later generations. I'm gonna switch now. Let's go to the one Pokemon with stab. I guess Rattata probably does with tackle, but who cares about tackle? You know what? I think there's going to be a little bit of grinding here. So I'm probably going to skip for a bit. Just, if I think of anything interesting to say, I might cut back in. But, as it is, I'm just doing the same damn thing over and over. So I'll see you in a... Well, to you it'll be a second. That is absurd speed. Critical hit, nice. Spearow is OP. Like, I don't even see any frames. It's just... I didn't even know he was dying. Okay. It's also a terrible noise. I had considered playing a Nuzlocke, but it's not really... It's not at all the way the game was intended to be played. It's a fun way to play the game, don't get me wrong. But I think for the sake of studying the game design of a game, a Nuzlocke is not the way to go. I do have plans in the future to do some streams and things like that, and Nuzlocks will be more relevant when I'm streaming, because then you get that live audience interaction that makes things a little bit more interesting. Man, if I'm going to be fast-forwarding this in the video and in the base emulation, that's going to be... That's a lot of speed, right? So grinding in video games, right? A lot of people don't like grinding in video games. I get that. But I've never minded it. It depends, of course. There's a lot of variety of grinding. And it's a little bit easier if it's a handheld game. Because, hey, I'm waiting on the doctor, or I'm on the bus, or whatever. I'm not really doing anything anyways. I'd otherwise be looking at a magazine or staring out the window. So I break out my Game Boy and level up my Charmander a few times, and I'm happy. It's something to do, pass the time. A lot of people feel like it's just padding to make the games longer. And sometimes that's the case. It's definitely the case with, like, Hydlide, which is something I really only know of because of poor Jared. I doubt anybody knows about that game outside of people who've seen those videos. I mean, it's a video game that exists, so that's not true just as a fact. But anyway, I always level up my Pokemon to level 10 from the get-go. But yeah, so I don't mind grinding. It's sometimes can kill a game. I know when I was a kid, better switch that fast. When I was a kid, I got the first Pokemon game that I owned and was able to play all the way through to the end was Ruby, Pokemon Ruby. And oh, you missed, jerk. This is going bad. Alright, I got to the Elite Four, and clearly my Pokemon just weren't strong enough, so I had to go back and train them. And it was just so slow going. Oh, that's right, super effective. It's only 4 damage, so 5 damage? Whatever. So slow going that I just lost interest. I feel like that was more of an issue with that game, because I think the jump between Victory Road and the Elite Four was like, I don't know, probably like 15 levels. And fighting wild Pokemon to level up to like sub 60, it's rough. It takes a long time. And so as a kid, I never actually beat any Pokemon games. It wasn't until I was given Pokemon Platinum that I ever actually beat a Pokemon game. And it was because of that grinding. But as I grew older, I got more patience, and that's not entirely true, though. As a kid, I was definitely more patient about other things. It was just grinding in Pokemon that I couldn't get over. But either way, I really like Pokemon Platinum because of that. It was... A lot of people don't like Generation 4 because it was really slow. And looking back on it, there's definitely a lot of slow aspects to it. But I think it was more the Pokemon selection that I really liked. There was a lot of Pokemon, and like, they brought the old Pokemon back by giving them new evolutions. Like, I love Electivire, and Magmortar is so cool. Magmotar? I don't remember. It's been a while. But I mained an Electivire in my, like, I would call it a competitive team, but it really wasn't. It was, I used it with friends. I never actually got competitive, even though I learned all of the, like, EV training, IV breeding, natures, all that jazz. I started getting into that before I even beat Platinum, because I was like, oh hey, I really like this Gardevoir Pokemon. She's really pretty. My favorite color is green, so I think that helps. And then I found out there was Gallade. I'm like, dang, I want that. Let's use the current Gardevoir that I have, breed it with a Ralts, and get a male Ralts. And then I looked up breeding, and from there I learned about natures and not so much IVs at that time. That was way too complicated for me at the time, but I definitely learned about EVs and natures as I was just playing through Pokemon Platinum. And it got me really invested. Because, I mean, clearly with this kind of channel, I really like learning. And that's what Pokemon was for me. I was learning a lot. I have to be interested in it, of course, for me to actually be interested. But I liked math. Math was my best subject. That's what Pokemon is. It's a bunch of math. That's what most video games are, but like, you can, other than some random effects like accuracy and, like, you do a percentage of damage rather than 100% damage all the time. You do, like, 85 to 110% damage, something like that. I don't really remember. It's a weird calculation. Actually, I might bring that up real quick. Let's go Bulbapedia. I have to bring that over to the screen here. Bulbapedia. Sure. How could you? Whatever, that works. And what I just damage? Damage calculator. My eyes are glazing over looking at this. Alright, let's see. There's a random, isn't there? Wow. Okay, but maybe it's changed. So let's see. Damage calculation. Except for moves that deal direct damage. Damage dealt in Pokemon using damaging moves depends on its level, its effective attack or special attack stat. Yes. In addition, various factors. Damage equals 2 times level? Really? So the Pokemon's level actually affects it, not just... Which is why all Pokemon are set to a certain level in competitive, I guess. Divided by 5? So every 5 levels you get a damage boost? Well, that explains why level 10 always seems like a good stopping point for me. That, and it's a very nice number. It's 10. Double digits. Plus 2? That's a little baby number. Times power, which would be, the power of the attack. A and D? Oh, the attack, the defense, divided by, huh? Over 50 plus 2 times modifiers. Targets? Oh, right, number of targets. Really, it's not half, it's 0.7. That's interesting. Oh, it was in Generation 3 that was half. Okay. badge? Oh, Generation 2 only. Okay. Wow. Yeah, the chance for a critical hit, of course, which is 1.5, not 2. Okay, so that started. Wow. Yeah, a lot of my research for this was in Generation 4 and 5, so there's a lot of stuff here that's kind of new. Oh, here's the random. Random here. Random is a random factor between point 0.8. I had 8.5 right, but it was 100%. Not 110. From generation onward, the random integers. Okay. Alright. Interesting. Yeah. So there's a random. I don't know how I got on that tangent. Where in the world did that come from? Oh well. Right, because Pokemon's all math. That was a huge math equation you just saw right there, because that's how you calculate damage, and it's random. You can assume, I suppose it's best to assume minimum damage when you're calculating and going into meta, right? Say you want to be able to defeat a certain Pokemon, like, I don't think Mega Evolutions are relevant anymore, but let's say Mega Kangaskhan. You want to be able to one-hit Mega Kangaskhan with an attack. So to do that calculation, you have to find the right move, the right Pokemon, and assume that that Kangaskhan has max defense or special defense. Maybe HP as well. Even though I don't think that's how you EV train a Mega Kangaskhan, but, you know, just to be safe. And so you get that Pokemon who is just strong enough. And, well, you know what I mean. I assume you know what I mean. You can do the math ahead of time. You don't have to be in the battle to figure out whether you're going to be able to beat that Pokemon one hit or not, right? It's easier if you're not both level 50. If I'm level 10 and you're level 4, then if I have a super effective move, I'm probably going to one-hit you. Nice. 2 level ups in one go. I have yet to go back and beat Platinum all the way through. A second time. Like, I only ever did it once, and that cartridge maxed out on its time. Like, it was 999 hours, 99 minutes. Or like 59 minutes, probably. And that's absurd to me. I've spent over 1,000 hours in one game. But that, of course, counts time when I'm just rocking the D-pad back and forth, greeting Pokemon, grinding Pokemon, EV training, etc., while doing other things. And the copious amount of Battle Frontier that I partook in, that Battle Frontier is the best thing I feel that happened to Pokemon, other than the physical special switch, I guess, in Generation 4, I mean. Because it's where it taught me meta, in a way. Which, to me, meta was really just throw that max attack and speed Dragonite in there and use Outrage, which I don't even think he's the best Pokemon to be doing that at this point, but at the time, it was really cool. Just wiping out usually all 3 Pokemon with one attack, but then once it got to a certain point, you just he would get wiped out. And at this point, there's fairy types as well. What am I doing? Do I need to heal? No, but I think I'm probably over on time. I'm gonna do a save. And call that an episode. So, thank you for watching. I don't have an end call? I don't know. I don't have an ending yet. I'm gonna figure that out as I go. I don't even know if I like my opening yet, but it works for what I need. Alright, well, see you guys in the next one.